Why do you need a strategy for your small business? We're going to get into it. My name is Ryan Knoll. I'm a small business coach. I've grown my own business from $0 a year to over $2 million a year, cleaning houses, doing dumb stuff. Why is that important? It's high logistics, 700, 800 jobs a month. We're doing sales, we're doing marketing, we're doing accounting and bookkeeping and all the things that you need to do to be a business owner. And you know what? I had to learn it all. And I had to bang my head against the wall for way too many years, having failed businesses and struggling until I finally figured everything out, opened up Pandora's box and just unleashed all the knowledge of business. And now I've got it and I want to share it with you. So we're going to talk about your business strategy today. On this channel here, I'm going to be sharing all the tips. I opened up Pandora's box, like I said. Nobody else is sharing what's in that Pandora's box. I'm going to share it with you because I struggled for years to figure these things out. And I remember going over to all the people I knew that were any kind of success and be like, how do I do it? How do I become successful? And nobody could freaking tell me. And everybody said they would and that they knew how to do it because nobody wants to admit, hey, I just got lucky. But 90% of them just got lucky. They didn't even understand their own success. So I reverse engineered it, figured it out, made myself successful. And now I want to make you successful. I want to help you out and share these secrets because of how much I freaking struggled with it when I was coming up. Like, subscribe. I'm going to be sharing all this stuff. We're going to be talking about selling your business and growing your business and acquiring other companies and doing roll-ups and everything that it takes to run a business and be successful and get your life back. I mean, so many business owners that are successful are struggling with that. Like, hey, I did it. I got a $5 million a year business, but I don't know how to spend time with my kids now because all I'm doing is working in this company. There's always going to be something that we're going to be sharing and growing on and learning on and, opening up Pandora's box for you and showing you what's inside here. Let's grow your business. Subscribe. Going into business for a lot of us starts as like an entrepreneuric seizure. Oh, my boss is doing this and I don't like him. I can see all these ways that he could run this business better. I'm going to do my own business and I'm just going to go and I'm going to start. And I am an operator. I, know how to fix toilets. I know how to do air conditioning units. I know how to, clean houses. I'm going to do it for myself because I don't want the man making money on my dollar. And we just go out and we start doing it. We start working. And then you're working and things are happening in the business and you're reacting and then you're reacting and then you're reacting more to just things that are going on externally. When you don't have a strategy, when you don't set yourself up, when you don't set goals for yourself, you just end up being reactionary and that's where you get stuck. 300,000, 500,000. Why am I not growing? What's happening? You don't have a strategy for your business. You don't have a roadmap. You're going on this road trip and you're like, hey, let's just get in the car and drive. You're never going to get to any destination. You got to have a strategy. You got to build a roadmap for yourself and execute on it. You need a strategy for your business. Figure it out. Don't just get in the car and start driving. You're never going to get there. If you're going to go to the grocery store, you say, I'm going to go to the Safeway down the street. You're going to get in the car and you're just going to drive. You're making a plan when you're doing that. But so often in our businesses, we just say, I'm just going to do it and I'll get customers and we'll just see how it goes. We'll wing it. You can't wing it in business. You're never going to end up anywhere. And the problem is you end up being reactionary. What I mean by reactionary is, hey, there's a problem with this customer. I'm just going to go over and fix it. Oh, I think I need a new employee, so maybe I'm going to fire this old one and then I'll maybe hire another one. You need to know, this is how much I can make off of every truck. This is how many trucks I need. This is what my goal is. Where are you trying to get to grow your business? How do I make a strategy? I always say start by reverse engineering the life you want. And then we're going to build a strategy to support that. What do I mean the life I want? A really important tool for kind of finding this, just do it with me. Just close your eyes. Picture yourself in your most perfect house, your most perfect life. When you wake up in the morning, what do you see? Who's next to you in bed? What does the bed look like? What does it smell like in the room? What's outside the window? Are you on a beach? Are you in the forest? Then you wake up and what do? Are you going to make yourself a coffee? Are you going to say good morning to the kids? What's that life look like for you? Start there. And then what do you need to support that? How much does that house cost? Okay, we need to make $10,000 a month to pay for that mortgage because we're balling. So what does your business need to do to get there? Okay, my business needs to make me $5 million a year to be able to support the, $3 million mansion I want to live in. And then we can start reverse engineering from that. How many trucks do you need to have on the road? How many employees? How many supporting employees do you have to have? Customer service, sales? What are the numbers looking like to get there? Start building that for yourself. Keep that in mind. Use that to set your goals. And we're going to start reverse engineering that lifestyle for you. But you got to start with a vision. And the vision doesn't always have to be monetary. It could be, I want to be able to support my mom. I want to be able to put my kids through college. What does that look like? Where are they going to college? How much is that going to cost you? What are they going to study? Put that together in your mind, write it down, and then let's go back into that. Okay, we're doing a college fund for the kids. How much we have to put in every year to be able to get them to the point where they can have some money to going. Okay, it's $5,000 a year. I got to put away between now and then. I'm going to get this much interest on it. Let's start building that for you. Just like when we're talking about planning out your week, setting goals for yourself, it's not enough to have it in your head. It never is. It's never going to be. You need to write this stuff down somewhere. It's going to be different for everybody. For me, I really like a tool called Evernote. Takes all my notes, keeps them online, stores them forever. I put most of my strategies in Evernote. Just very simple, one page. This is what I need out of the business. This is where I want it to go. This is where I want to get it to. This could be in your Moleskine notebook. This could be, probably not on sticky notes. I want your strategy to be a little bit more involved in this. I'm really not a big fan of any more than one page on your business plan, your business strategy. Just do a quick one-page business strategy, which is, where do you want the business to get to? How big are you going to get it to? What's the marketing that you're going to do to get there? What's your, SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats? Just write those down so you visualize them, keep them somewhere. And we're going to take that tool and reference it when we're building out plans for the company. And the reason I'm saying don't spend any more than one page writing this down, when I first got into the business that eventually, made me most of my money, the cleaning business, I was told by an entrepreneur friend of mine, a mentor of mine, to make a full business plan. And I want to know the competitors, the prices, the marketing, how much you're going to spend, how long is it going to take, all the things. It ended up being like 20 pages long. And you know how many times I looked at that actual strategy? Probably zero. You know how much of it was wrong? 90% of it. The exercise isn't about building the roadmap for how to get from zero to $1 billion a year. If you knew that, you'd already be doing it. And the act of doing it is where you learn these lessons. We need to just start somewhere. So the one-page business plan is perfect for understanding your market, understanding what's going on with the competitors, understanding what their strengths and weaknesses are, how you can be different, and understanding your customer. Like, who are you actually trying to sell to? What's the value proposition of the company? What's your mission statement of the company? What are the principles that you're going to follow to get there? Just getting those simple things written down is going to be more valuable to you than a 20-page business plan. Because once you start executing, once you hit the accelerator on that car, it's going to be hard to stop. and you're going to learn I thought this was a, loop-de-loop, but we're doing a whole barrel roll right now. This is going to be a completely different company than we thought, which is exactly what happened to me. I thought my business was all going to be about eco-friendly cleaning products, and turns out customers didn't care about that, at all. And it was not a competitive advantage like I thought it was going to be. They just complained that the eco-friendly products weren't as good, so I had to switch, and I had to do things different. And I wish I would have known that and spent a little bit less time on that, so I could have been executing more and actually growing my business. So get that strategy down, write it down, visualize it. Where do you want your life to be? What goals, are you going to have to set to get there? What are the benchmarks? What are the competitors doing? Who are the competitors? And then just start building. Building a strategy can be overwhelming. It 100% can be. If you need some help with it, shoot me an email. Leave a comment in the description here. Let's connect. Let's go through it. Let's talk about your strategy, because the biggest thing I want you to do is make that strategy and then get off the strategy and start executing, because the strategy is going to change. It's going to be fluid. But let's start. Post in the comments what your strategy is going to be, starting your company or growing your company to where you need it to go. And let's start the conversation there. Post in the comments. Reach out to me. I'm here for you. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.